Have you ever had a narcissist twist your words and you start questioning your own memory? They say things like, you're unstable. Everybody agrees that you're the problem. And suddenly you feel like, oh my God, you're on the defensive. What if I told you that one single question, just one sentence could stop the spin, force them to explain themselves, and expose their fiction? That's what I'm giving you today. That one question that traps any narcissist, and how to use it in court, at work, with your family, or in your relationship. All right, and welcome, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and tap that bell so you never miss one single opportunity to start gaining leverage with that narcissist. I'm Rebecca Zung. I am the leverage lawyer, and I'm here to help you take back your power. All right. So there's one truth I live by in negotiations. That's clarity. Clarity is leverage. Clarity is leverage. Narcissists thrive in vagueness. But when you demand clarity, you take their power away. So here's the deal. Narcissists keep control by staying vague. They throw out sweeping accusations. You always overreact. You're unsafe. No one likes you, because it's long, it's fuzzy, it's vague, it's whatever. You can't pin them down. But the moment that you shine a light and force them into specifics, their game collapses. Bruce Lee once said, "I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war." So you want to have those warrior words ready to go for you so that you can be at the ready when they come after you. So the one question is, what specifically do you mean by that? Or shorter versions, can you be specific? Or getting curious instead of getting angry. Oh, I'm curious. That's interesting. What makes you think that? What makes you say that? So what specifically are you saying? You're trying to get them to be specific. That's what kills their spin. It works because it shifts the burden of proof onto them. Instead of just flinging these superlatives around like what they do, you force them to define, to be the one who has to explain. Now they're scrambling. Now they're the ones who are on the defensive. You have the power. You have the leverage. It destroys vagueness. Vagueness is their favorite fog machine. Specifics pin them down. It pins down their craziness, okay? And exposes contradictions, which now you can use these contradictions to your benefit. That becomes your gift. When they're forced to define, their story changes. Document those shifts. Contradictions equals leverage, and it buys you time. A question that slows the game is, you're observing now and you're not reacting. You're observing, not absorbing. You're responding, not reacting. And it creates a record. In writing, you can use this as evidence, and judges, HR people, mediators, they all care about specifics. And by the way, it keeps you regulated. So you're no longer defending, you're asking calmly. You hold the frame. Data, not drama. Patterns equal power. So being super specific is so important. If you want the whole arsenal of ready-to-use phrases, grab my free guide at docthenarc.com. These are ways that you can start to document the narcissist and also know exactly what to do. So if you're looking for support and strategies from people, join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. You don't have to go through this alone. You are powerful. I want you to write the word powerful in the comments because I want you to remind yourself how powerful you actually are. Just remember that this works. If they're saying things like, no one else thinks that, just you. What specifically do you mean by that? Who exactly? When did they say that? You're remembering it wrong. What part am I remembering wrong? And what do you remember saying instead? Get them to be specific. Now, do you see the pattern? You're not fighting the fog. You're lighting it up. Specifics or it didn't happen. And when you're ready to turn the dial even further, here are some pro-level versions of the same move. Step-by-step expansion. Walk me through exactly what you mean. Step by step from the beginning. Define the terms. When you say unsafe, what's your specific definition? Pin down the outcome. What specifically are you asking me to do? By when? And under what policy? Under what agreement? And then always have that written record. Put your specifics into writing. And if they don't do it, make sure that you confirm back to them in writing. And then remember silence. Ask the question, then pause. Pausing equals power also. Let the silence work for you. Remember, there are two types of people that are dealing with narcissists. There are those who buy into the fog and feel that sense and allow it to permeate and penetrate them. And there are those who have the power, use power phrases, power pauses, because they demanded respect for themselves. And that's what you are going to be doing. Which one are you? All right. You don't win by arguing harder. You win by being smarter and having a strategy so that you can create leverage over narcissists. This is the power right here. Specifics kill their spin. So if this video gave you value, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you share it with somebody who needs this question in their back pocket. And make sure you just check right now and make sure you're subscribed and tap that bell so you never miss an opportunity to create leverage in every aspect of your life. If you've ever built anything from scratch, whether it's a business, a brand, or a podcast, you know there's nothing small about it. The decisions, the hustle, the grind, the pressure, it's so all-consuming. And that's why I was so grateful to find Shopify when I set up my own store, shop.rebeccazung.com. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide and handles 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from giants like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just starting out. It simplifies everything: inventory, payments, analytics, marketing, all in one place, and their built-in tools make it so easy to run email and social campaigns that keep customers coming back. If you're selling globally, Shopify can help you do that too at over 150 countries. If you're selling in person, their award-winning point of sale brings your online and retail worlds together. And with 99.9% uptime and the best converting checkout on the planet, you'll never miss a sale. Get all the big stuff for your small business right with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial and start selling at shopify.com/negotiate. That's shopify.com/negotiate. And the next video that I want you to watch is one word that instantly exposes a narcissist's lies. Pair that word with this question, and you're going to have instant leverage in any conversation. I'm Rebecca Zung, the leverage lawyer. And remember, chaos is their weapon, but clarity is yours. You are not at the mercy of their narrative. You have the tools, you have the leverage, and you can slay that bully and negotiate your best life.